Very much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to share my views among the very learned uh, people from entire cooperative field. On the eve of 100th International Cooperative Day celebration, NCCT is organizing national webinar on convergence of scaling of training. Uh, and the today's topic, which I am actually required to share my experiences, that is tapping opportunities by training institution, skill and entrepreneurship. So we know that uh, generally we say this cooperative is actually very important sectors, and actually the training, the very important inputs for entire cooperative organization. Luckily, we have special uh, Ministry of Cooperation and Department of Training in Ministry. So we are lucky now so that we can scale up training activities. So as far as actually National Forensic Sciences University and its activities is concerned, I will take hardly 2-3 minutes and then I will talk about training activities. How this National Forensic Sciences University can have collaboration with NCCT and provide its support to the cooperative organizations. The National Forensic Sciences University is actually having specialized education, training, research, and consultancy, which deals with crime investigation. The forensic is nothing but the use of science and technology for crime investigation and crime prevention. How we can investigate the crime in scientific way, how we can prevent crime in a scientific way. So our university is conducting various programs related to forensic science, and presently more than 70 programs we are conducting, mostly are postgraduate programs. We have one program for one type of crime. So all types of crimes are covered through our educational programs. This is the only university in India as well as world. So how I am talking, how we can have a collaboration with cooperatives. So actually, the if apparently you see, so they are entirely different areas. But sir, actually we conduct a lot of training programs for police officers, forensic scientists, and investigating agencies, which includes the bankers also, which includes insurance companies, which includes income tax officer, GST officers, and even chief vigilance officers and police officers who are investigating economic crime. That is one area. So I will talk actually how we can upscale or engage uh, in training activities by using the technology available at National Forensic Sciences University. For example, sir, we conduct training programs and educational programs on food technology. So that is forensic food technology, crimes related to food. So here in actually cooperative sector, we can have a collaboration with actually food technology area where identification of spurious food, spurious or duplicate seeds, duplicate fertilizer, duplicate insecticides and pesticides, and even we can have an analysis of soil through which we can identify different types of actually toxic substance available in the soil. So this is one area. Another area, because cooperatives are basically business organizations. They are social enterprises. So though their objective is not to earn the profit, but ultimately they are doing some social and economic activities. So in social and economic activities, if any organization is dealing with money, there must be some areas of frauds. That areas are available. So some frauds or some mistake or some errors are prone to happen. So actually, not only in general day-to-day activities or commercial activities, but through accounting. So how the frauds can be prevented and investigated in accounting fraud, purchasing procurement fraud, selling frauds. Then even we can say this actually general activities, cyber frauds or digital frauds. So these type of frauds are happening in each and every organization, and cooperative are not exception for that. So there is a probability. So we can conduct special training program in joint collaboration with NCCT and its other institutes. So this is one area where our university can collaborate and conduct training program. So we are having pharmacy program which is actually identification of spurious items or toxic items. So where food and food related items we can study and we can provide this facility. We have developed some technologies which can be easily calculated or actually given to the farmers to identify the spurious foods or spurious food grains or adulterated seeds or something. So that special actually hands-on practice or practical training can be given to the farmers as well as PAX member, Primary Agricultural Credit Society member. Another area related to, I told you, so actually we conduct different types of program like cyber security, which is very important area. Now all, yesterday Honorable Minister sir told that all cooperative 63,000 cooperative societies will be computerized. And when there is a computerization, there is a problems or there is a probabilities of some cyber fraud. So hacking may take place, or somebody may temper your system, somebody may install some malware in your system. So, and if there are some business organizations like sugar factories or dairies or banking, these frauds may be having huge impact. Suppose when we know that how the frauds are being happened, including ATM. So the university and NCCT can offer such programs for bankers, insurance companies, sugar factories, and dairies. So this training programs is one area. Then we can have a joint collaboration for providing consultancy to the bankers, to the dairy societies, to marketing societies, or sugar factories, or any other manufacturing unit. So these are the areas where we can have collaboration. Training is another thing. Consultancy is another thing. Even for actually we can conduct system audit or cyber audit of big organizations which are using some computer and internet. For example, banking, dairy, sugar factories, or big processing units, including IFCO, CRIFCO, or any other industries. They are having system, but we invest hardly 0.01% on cyber security. So if anything happens, then we invest crores of rupees. But initially, we are not investing in cyber security. So there should be awareness among the people, so that awareness can be created by way of training, and that can be done by the NCCT. So that is one area, sir. We are having different type of stakeholders in our cooperative training system. One, there are different types of training institutions at national level, state level, regional level, and district level. So all these training institutions can be actually make updated in terms of training. So we can conduct joint program for trainers, that is trainer training programs in these areas. So jointly we can conduct special training programs for these educational and training institutes which are available there. Again, sir, actually I want to actually, because I am the part of cooperatives, I worked in cooperatives for 30 years. So I know that actually generally what happened, actually when we appoint our teachers or faculty members, actually they are from different states. See, the cooperative is a state subject, and again the people they are from particular language. So we should give preference, or we should train these people to you or provide training in regional language. That will be more effective. What happens generally if we provide training in English in Maharashtra or in Orissa or other states, so that will be very difficult. So for that purpose, actually we can have a special type of training program in collaboration with uh, concerned institute, and special training programs can be conducted for them, like for example, regional training centers are there, state cooperative unions are there. So we can train them, and so that they can provide this training in turn to the their stakeholders. So training for the trainers. Second thing, sir, actually to create reading material is also most important, sir. Generally, what happens, we provide training, but we do not give reading material in regional language or local language. So we should, like earlier, NCCT was doing, now also we are doing. So that can be done for making training more effective, sir. Training infrastructure is available, sir. Faculty members are available. We can increase the number of faculty members, because generally sometimes it happens one faculty member he teach marketing also, organization behavior also, and finance also. So actually, if we depute such faculty members, So in that case, that will be good. Second thing, now there is a sir, time of consolidation. So instead of actually, we know that cooperative sector is very, we can say vulnerable sector. Now because anything happens in the market or environment, it impacts cooperatives. Because we feel that cooperative sector, only selected cooperative institutions are working very well. If we go to primary level at societies, so they are not working at actually at desire, as per the expectation. So my suggestion will be that we have to strengthen pact societies or primary societies first. It's like a primary education. If they are not developed, so higher level institutions, if you are developing, then also our objective will not be fulfilled. So we should focus more on tracks level or primary societies level, how we can, NCCT can support the state level and regional state level society so that the training will be more effective. So this is my area, this is my suggestion. And one more thing, sir, most important thing I want to say, sir, collaboration. We are missing in collaboration. Sir, now the time is to share the infrastructure. Nobody can create entire infrastructure. We know that actually these telephone companies, even Jio or Reliance or even Vodafone, now VI, so they are sharing their infrastructure. Now, like now, today we had very eminent personalities from actually NIFTAM, okay, NIRD, IRPA, then actually NIE, National Institute of Agriculture Engineering, then NIRD, Institute of Rural Banking. So we should have collaboration or MOU with all these institutions. We can share their expertise, share their experiences, share their resources also, sir. For example, nobody can have full infrastructure. So NIAM will be having their own infrastructure. So NRD or like our university, we are having different infrastructure. So nobody can have this. So we can share these resources by way of collaborations and MOUs, so that we can share their resources, technologies as well as infrastructure. So now actually working in isolation will not, sir, be sufficient, because we have to reach to so many cooperative organizations in India so that we can provide this training. So now again one thing, online training program, sir. So our institute, our university is conducting lot of online training programs, lot of certificate programs. Like, sir, similarly cooperatives, our target is to train all police officers for India. So it is not possible physically to go there and conduct training program. So I will request NCCT to form a core group and design some online book model, that is mass online training program, sir. So that videos, PPTs and others must be available, and then one portal like CDEC or any other portal we can have, and we can have a maximum primary training program available online. So online training program is the only source to upscale the training program. So each and every training program is not need not really be conducted in physical format. So we can provide such online training programs so that they can take at any point of time as per their convenience. So one thing I want to suggest, we must go to adopt online training model. So this is my one suggestion, sir. And we should use this technology for conducting different types of training programs like online, this MOOC webinar actually we are conducting today. So this type of webinars should be conducted for faculty members to train them. Our faculties are very good, but actually we should train them to use this latest technology. Then this the updation of the knowledge, because our faculty members, they are working in the cooperative field, so we should train them in different field, because the faculty member must be having knowledge of one field. So this faculty development program, like subject workshop, which was earlier being conducted by NCCT. So that subject workshop is must, sir, because until and unless the subject workshop is there, the faculty members will not be able to develop the knowledge. So that again, that should be continued in collaboration with somebody like I am or any other institute, sir. So that was my suggestion, sir. So we are open, sir, to have a collaboration to provide training. Even, sir, we can conduct some joint certificate program. Even we can, suppose you are having some program, so you can have a collaboration with any other institute, not only my university, any other institute, so that that degree or diploma can be again recognized by any other organization, or you can have your own system wherein actually that diploma can be more accepted by employer. so that the new people will come, sir. One last thing I want to tell you, sir, like our training programs should be need based, and actually we have to conduct actually TNC, that is training analysis and impact study also, sir. So what is the impact of our training programs actually which we have conducted last year? So we can take feedback from the organization so that we can come to know the efficiency and effectiveness of our training program. So if we do this, sir, so we can come to know a lot of weaknesses or lot of loopholes or lot of actually shortcomings in training program. And based on that, we can improve our training program. So we are happy to actually support or to actually have a collaboration. Already we are having collaboration with UCCT and Vaikunth Institute for conducting a lot of training programs and providing this audit, physical audit, cyber audit for these cooperative institutions. So I'll be happy to share my experiences and my actually plans for actually having collaboration with cooperative training institutions, particularly NCCT. So I'm very much thankful to Secretary NCCT and Honorable Joint Secretary Cooperation, particularly training departments and all the learned audience for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences and share my actual views on upscaling the cooperative training and entrepreneurship.